Today I tell the tale of a son of Zeus, one who did battle with an evil king, all the while helping another claim a prize. This hero's name, Pollux. Before we get to that though, a little history. Pollux is the twin brother of another hero named Castor. However, the pair do not have the same parentage, just as their sisters Helen, yes, that Helen, and Clytemnestra do not. Both Pollux and Castor were born of the Spartan queen Leda. However, while Castor was born of her husband, Pollux was born after Zeus, disguised as a swan, forced himself upon Leda. Now, with the background out of the way, we pick up on the journey of the Argo in search of the golden fleece of Colchis. Pollux and Castor, being aboard the ship, found themselves like the rest of the crew, landing upon the Isle of Bithynia. Bithynia, however, was not a friendly place to outsiders, nor did it take too kindly to people leaving. The King Amykos was a prevalent boxer who would challenge all who came to the island and attempted to leave to a trial by combat, knowing that none could best him and that he could slay them all. The crew of the Argo, upon leaving, found King Amykos standing in their way, screaming out a word of challenge. "Come, the greatest among you, to do battle with me in a trial by combat." Pollux looked around at the others as they debated among themselves. Having lost Heracles earlier in the voyage, it was up to question who the fairest of them all was. However, as a fellow son of Zeus, Pollux answered the call. "I'll be the one to face you. Know, however, that you'll lose." "Believe as you wish. None have bested me in a match of boxing." Both strapped the leathers upon their hands, Pollux tightening his while eyeing Amykos carefully. And upon both preparing, they came together in combat. The clash was quite brutal, the two sides trading evenly matched blows. Amykos being a son of Poseidon, and Pollux a son of Zeus, their might was frightening, described of ships being righted against the waves as they clashed, fist to fist. After several minutes of this intense, ground-shaking sparring, they pulled apart, sweat dampening from their brows and rolling down their faces, their even footing proving both exhilarating and aggravating. Frustration got the better of the king as he came charging, intending to end the fight in a single blow. He halted before Pollux and raised on his toes, hand drawing back, preparing to slay the warrior. The ever-cool Argonaut, however, parried with a head bob. The intimidating blow, like that intended to slay an ox, hammered out over his shoulder, causing Amykos to stumble aside. An opening appeared. In that moment, Pollux delivered a destructive blow. It struck Amykos in the elbow, shattering his arm and causing him to fall to the ground in pain. "It appears I win!" Indeed, Pollux had won. Mere seconds later, Amykos was already dead, his life pouring from him in that moment. The king's men were awed and frightened, lashing out violently after the death of their king to do battle with the host of the Argo. The battle was brief, bloody, and one-sided, and a story for a different day. Stay curious, my friends.